Hey folks, welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive into the wild and uncover some of nature's most fascinating secrets. I'm going to tell you about lakes that look like special effects, except they're completely real. No dye, no filters, just chemistry, biology, and sunlight painting water like a living canvas. Start with the pink. Lake Hillier in Western Australia gleams like bubblegum all year. The water is super salty, saltier than the ocean, so salt-loving microorganisms thrive. One of them, a tiny alga called Dunaliella salina, makes protective pigments called carotenoids, the same family that gives carrots their color. Add halophilic bacteria with ruby-red membranes, and the mix turns the lake bright pink. Even in a jar, the water stays rosy because the color is in the water itself, not just a trick of light. Now swing to red and orange. Bolivia's Laguna Colorada can shift from pale brick to crimson, depending on wind, sunlight, and how many microscopic algae are stirred into the water column. In Tanzania, Lake Natron reddens as salinity climbs and heat concentrides, pigments. The color is a survival strategy, sunblock for tiny organisms under harsh ultraviolet light. On the cooler side of the spectrum, some lakes glow turquoise or milky blue. Glacial lakes like those in the Canadian Rockies, think Pato or moraine, owe their color to glacial flour, rock ground so fine it stays suspended in the water. Those particles scatter sunlight, reflecting more blue and green, especially under a high midday sun. As seasons change and snowmelt ebbs, the concentration of this rock flour drops, and the color deepens from bright teal to sapphire. There's also a kind of chemistry that builds color from the bottom up. In Croatia's Plitvice lakes, dissolved limestone and chalk can precipitate into travertine barriers. When the water is clear and rich in calcium carbonate, it scatters light to produce shifting greens and blues that change with the angle of the sun and the amount of algae present. Even clarity itself creates color. Ultra-clear lakes absorb reds and reflect shorter wavelengths, so the blue you see can be startlingly pure. A cloud passes, the wind ripples the surface, and the shade changes before your eyes. Here's what ties it all together. Color in these lakes is a conversation between three things: what's dissolved in the water, what's living in it, and how light hits it. Minerals and fine sediments set the baseline. Microbes, algae, salt-loving bacteria add pigments that rise and fade with temperature, salinity, and nutrients. And sunlight, shifting by hour and season, filters and scatters through all of it, dialing the hue from gentle green to electric pink. Importantly, these transformations can be completely natural. They don't need pollution to happen, just the right conditions and time. If you ever see water that looks unreal, consider that you might be watching chemistry and life express themselves in color. Nature isn't just painting the landscape, it's painting with the landscape. Minerals as palette, microbes as pigments, and sunlight as the brush. And sometimes the canvas is a lake. That's it for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and brings you more weird and fascinating facts. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching.